2018-19 school year is well underway. The new year brought with it new ideas and new programs around the Pinellas County School District. One of the most exciting new programs is located at Sandy Lane Elementary School. To give students and parents a preview, Sandy Lane played host to a block party, a teacher meet and greet, prior to opening day. Guests were treated to an afternoon of excitement that included a DJ, food, art activities, and a backpack giveaway. One of the highlights for students was the opportunity to meet their teachers. Sandy Lane Principal Kristina Bauman brought us up to speed by explaining the Conservatory for the Arts program that is being offered for the first time.
We are so excited today to have our Sandy Lane families come in to meet their teacher and also expose them to the visual and performing arts today. We have had many community sponsorships, the Palm Harbor United Methodist Church, the United Way, to provide us with backpacks and school supplies for our students so that we ensure that our students are ready on the first day.
This program is an integrated arts. It's different than just a performing arts or a visual arts because the arts are integrated into the classroom as well as having separate arts programs.
We will do this through special blocks throughout the day where we've designated 60 minutes for each grade level where students will be exposed to different types of visual and performing arts. And our general education teachers will integrate those visual and performing arts standards into their core content subject areas.
Research shows that integrated arts curriculum actually helps the achievement and increases achievement, not only because you have that one-to-one relationship. Oh, if my child takes keyboard or strings, then they're going to do well in math, or if my child does this, they're going to do well in science. But the cognitive benefits and habits that the arts create actually allows the child to be a stronger critical thinker and to be able to approach content areas with different perspectives of thinking.
The value that this is going to bring to our students is exposure to fine arts museums, theaters that they might not have the opportunity to see or be exposed to outside of school. We are looking at various ways for our students to learn not just the performing piece to the visual and performing arts, but also the engineering and the business part that take place with our fine arts museums and theaters.
We're looking at the socioeconomic makeup of the community as well. We want to draw people to programs. And Sandy Lane has been looked at for a long time. They have been looking at this area and really trying to do something to bring the community and really increase the hope and achievement of the students that are here. And there are partnerships around the city in Clearwater that are excited to have this happen and finally wanting to join in on what's happening and be in the ground floor of taking this to a whole nother level.
As part of our fundraising initiatives, we started a campaign called Your Change Will Help Create Change, whereas visitors of the Sugar Sand Walk exhibit, which is the 21,000 square foot art exhibit that is on display on Clearwater Beach, they can vote for their favorite sand sculpture, and whether it's pennies, nickels, dimes, dollars, all of the monies that are donated go to Sandy Lane Elementary School here in Clearwater.
We've opened up their idea and their mind to different careers that they might have, and we have expanded that world, that learning world, that sensory world for them already. So the partnerships are not only for who can come in and help Sandy Lane, but how we can bring those kids out into the world and community and expand their learning environment too.
Our owner was looking for ways to give back to the community. So we had selected Sandy Lane as one of our adopted schools as we go forward. So this is the second year now. We've been open for 2 years that we're donating the backpacks for the children.
Once again, that arts integration and building this as a magnet school is to build community. We have the Wyndham Grand Resort that's donating backpacks to every child that's here, and every child in the school will benefit from the arts integration. Pier 60 Sugar Sand Festival has been integral in raising funds for this school.
Clearwater Arts Alliance, Dunedin Art Center, the Pier 60 Sugar Sand Festival. So all these partnerships and community partners are looking forward to coming in. So part of their faculty training or pre-planning training was the teachers were at the Dunedin Fine Arts. We have representatives coming in, so it's really going to be exciting. I think the community is excited as well.
They're going to have a chance to meet their teacher, to go in and see their classrooms. Once again, it's to start the school year with that feeling of community.
So this started with trying to figure out what we could do and how we can engage the students of Sandy Lane more. When the district application office started looking at it, there was an idea of creating another arts one. The only school we had at the time was Perkins. So we didn't have an arts program up in the north. We started also looking at survey results. Every time a parent applies, we ask them to fill out a survey. One of the questions on the survey has to do with what type of programs would you like to see us offer. One of the top 2 every year is art. Sandy Lane will have the newest DAP program, which will be the Conservatory of the Arts. This will include children getting experience with specials that include dance and different groups coming in and community partners coming in and working with theater. They'll be exposed to movement and music interwoven in all their classes. So it's going to be an interdisciplinary approach, which will be different from most of the different magnet programs that we offer. We met with content specialists in the district to find out where they would support these efforts. So in the math lessons, we're combining and taking pieces of reading, and we're taking pieces of social studies. And in between it, we're using art to weave them all together. And then arts will be allowed to be used to give those kids a voice. So they'll be able to find their voice and demonstrate what they learned using art as a form. So it's not just a standard written or a report or talking. It is, they can come up with songs, or they can create a dance, or they can do mobiles, collages, sculpture. All of that will help demonstrate their learning. Sandy Lane is going to be a little bit different in that the exposure of the special times and the exposure to arts will be longer. So they'll get 60-minute periods, where zone schools and most other programs will have a 45-minute period block for those specials. Not only that, but the way they've designed the schedule here is that those arts specialists will actually get to push into the classrooms. So they'll be helping those content area teachers infuse the different arts. So kids are going to be able to see how all these subjects combine, how music, how theater, how art will help create common vocabulary, common language, and really tie them together to strengthening that learning experience. Sandy Lane Conservatory for the Arts will be a DAP program, so you will see them marketing at the different parent fairs and information nights, and coming this January, you will be able to apply. It's anyone who lives north of Almerton will be able to apply for a seat and be provided transportation to come to Sandy Lane.